sort of yoga, personal training, mobility, foam rolling, all that good stuff. So let's get going. I hope you have your stuff. So that should have gave you enough time to get your stuff. So your towel or your paper plate and your tubing or weight. And thank you for coming back if you're on Instagram. So we're going to warm up. This class is a strength and mobility class. So it's going to be a little unusual than probably what you're used to. It's not like a glutes class or anything like that. We're focusing on strengthening while improving your mobility. So a lot of stretching and strengthening combos. Let's get to it. So starting in all four position, bring your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. This is part of FRC, FRC cars. So we're working on our joints. So what you're going to do, we're going to warm up our joints. You're going to lift it up and back down to the other side. So you're going to do that 2 times in each direction. You can tighten up a little, you can tighten up a lot, and then switch directions. And if you feel any pain at any time, you do not do that. You skip over that point. So working our neck. Now we're going to go into our shoulder blades. Again, tighten the whole body up. 20%, 30%, whatever that is for you. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. Sink the shoulders back. Pull the shoulders down. And then puff up a little bit through the shoulder blades. So you're going up, back, down, and forward. So we're going to do that a couple times in one direction. And then switch directions. Again, keep the tightness in your body. Extend the leg out like fire hydrant. Kick the leg up. Squeeze the foot towards the butt where you're contracting your hamstring, and then reverse it. Go out to the side, down, switch sides. So what this isn't, what you want to focus on here, you don't want to shift your body way over. So as you lift the leg up, try to stay stable here. We're not shifting and balancing too much on one side. So switching sides, leg up, around, squeeze, and then out and down. And then one more time here, squeeze, and then out and down. And then just have a seat. We're going to work on our ankles. So just hug one knee into your chest, tighten up your body, your muscles, and do circles at the ankle. And then change direction. So try not to move the lower leg. You're just moving at the ankles. Switching directions. Hugging the knee into the chest. Tighten up. And then change directions. And then one more we're going to do for your arms. So you're going to lie down. I'm going to go this way so I won't hit the wall. We did this a couple weeks ago if you've been following. If you have your towel, I would place your towel under your forehead so your neck stays in line with your spine. Hands behind the head, tighten up the body, extend the arms, thumbs up, and then start to rotate the arms, lifting as high as you can, and then placing your hands on your lower back. And then reverse it. Pinkies facing down to thumbs facing up. One more time. And again, if you feel any pain, you skip over that area. Okay, let's get to it. We're going into our calf lower leg conditioning. Okay, coming on up. You're going to bring, like you're doing a calf stretch. So this is going to improve your elasticity of your muscles, of your fascia. So just repeat We're stretching the calf and the back. Our 1 second stretches. You go to the point of a slight stretch and let it spring you back. So we're going to repeat this 20 times. Lower legs often are very, very tight. That can contribute to a lot of foot issues, knee issues, and hip issues. Switch sides. And if you just joined in, you're going to need a towel and a weight or a band. But if you don't have that, don't sweat it. I'll give you something else to do. Okay, switching sides. So not switching sides. Moving into our shin strengthening, but on the wall. The further away from the wall your feet are, the harder, and then back down. So you're going to repeat that 20 times. 2, 3, 4. Keep the legs straight. You should feel this in here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, getting a little burn, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. If you ever sprained an ankle or have any issues, this is going to be great for you. Now we're going into some strengthening. More strengthening. You're going to come into this modified down dog. So pop the hips up. It's going to be shortened, so your head is actually going to be through your hands. So this would be like a regular down dog. Move your head forward. I want you to come up onto your toes. Do some heel lifts. Do a few of those. Now, keep your heels up. Shorten your stride because you probably loosened up a little bit. As your heels draw down, your head and upper body move forward. So you feel this nice big stretch in your calves. And then come back up onto the toes. Maybe shorten your stance. Heels go down slowly. Move the head forward. Almost like a little elephant, right? Or a big elephant. So as your heels go down, that's like the trunk of the elephant. And good. Come on down. Let's repeat. So we're going to repeat this series a couple more times. All right. Calves. 1 leg forward, 1 leg back. We're stretching the back of the leg. Let's repeat 20 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Great. Switch to the shins. Walking further away is harder. Keeping the heels closer to the wall is a little easier. Bend up forward. You're going to lift the entire foot up, except the heel. So you're coming up on the heels. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, oh, it's burning, 19, and 20. Ooh, okay. That one's a burning one. All right, back to the Kihara. This is the Kihara calf stretch. If you're familiar with the type of stretching I do, it's Kihara resistant stretching. And it's the best stretching ever. Okay, so shorten that stride, lift up onto your toes, do a few heel raises. On your next one, go down slowly and draw your head through your arms with a nice big stretch. Come back up. Repeat. Maybe adjust, come up, and repeat. Good. And then come on down. Now we're going to do some core stuff. You're going to crisscross your legs. If you can't crisscross your legs, sit on a block or extend one leg. So if you can't get these pretzel legs, most important thing, the hip, the bottom leg. So anchor that leg down, and this leg helps keep it in place. Now bring the arm up, and we're going to repeat the 1 second stretches again. Again, improving elasticity, loosening you up before we go into the strength. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Switching legs. Again, just go to that slight stretch. You don't want to push a stretch too hard unless it's under resistance, and that's safer. 1, 2, 3. Push your hip down a little bit. 4, 5, 6. So you're lifting the leg. You're lifting the arm on the same side as the bottom leg. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Excellent. Good. Now, have a seat. If you can't get in this position, put a towel under your thighs, the back of your thighs. So if bending is too difficult, add a blanket or a block so you can get in this position. Working the obliques here, you go to drop down to one side and then lift up. Drop the hip down on this side, should feel a stretch. Strengthen, squeeze, come up. Alternate side to side, up and down, down and up and down and up. Now, if you can't go all the way down, or you can't go all the way down, you need a little help, just help yourself up. Down and up and down and up. Let's do 2 more on each side. Down. These are a little deceptive. And then down and up. Great. So I'm going to bring this hand to a ledge, or if you can hook your hand under a door or a couch or whatever is not going to move, hook your hand under that. If you have a weight, just place the hand under the weight. That works too. So I'm going to show you, like this is a little ledge. I'm bringing my hand here. Legs are coming up. So keep the tension across the chest and in the arm as your legs drop at an angle. Keep that tension. Squeeze the legs, bring it back up. And up. So whatever you're holding on to, your hands under a weight, under a door, under a couch, just try to grab onto something. If you can't find anything, that's fine. Just do it without the weight or without the tension across the chest. Ideally, your palm is going to be facing up when you're holding on, when you're doing this. So this is a great stretch, and you're strengthening that side line, the side body. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Let's switch sides. So I'm going to flip here so I got enough room. All right. And I'm going to brace a little bit on this little ledge. Other arms out, palms facing up. If possible, like I can't get my palm up here, so I'm just holding on, and then you're bringing it down and up. Now, if that's too difficult with your legs straight, you're going to bend the legs. That works too. So either one works, internally rotated. So keep the palms up if you don't have anything to hold on to. 2 more here. And good. All right, bring it down. Come on up. You need a sip of water? Grab a sip of water. Okay, we're going back to the elasticity training. So crossing one leg over the other. Again, if that's difficult for you, prop yourself up on a block or a blanket, or extend the leg straight, the bottom leg straight. Anchor the bottom leg down, bring the arm up on that side. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Switching sides. I'm feeling really open and loose there. That feels really nice. I hope you guys are too. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, most of us, we're not moving as much as we normally do. So really important to stay hydrated, stay loose, mobile, so you don't have those aches and pains. I mean, we're going through enough. We don't need to feel crappy in our body. So this is really going to help you feel much looser and better in your body. And open up, get things moving. And good. Get those fluids moving. So, you know, promoting lymph fluid moving in the waist, you know, the lymphatic clears out the body, the waist of the body. So it's really important to keep moving. Okay, working those obliques. If you can't get in this position, put a towel or blanket under your knees, and then you're going to drop and lift. A weird one, right? Drop and lift. And again, if it's difficult to get, pull the drop and then squeeze it up. Control the drop. And then control the drop and up. One more time. And control and up. Excellent. Okay. And now let's go into the side lying leg twist. Again, hold on to something. Grab your hand under the couch. That works. Legs are up or bent or somewhere in the middle. So add some tension in this of weights now. And the bands. The bands are so expensive right now. They're definitely price gouging. The bands. Exhale and lift. And try to inhale and exhale through the nose as you're exercising, if possible. One more time. Great. And switch sides. And if you guys need any modifications, please let me know. If something isn't good for you, let me know. All right, here we go. Add some tension. And then lower the legs and lift. Palms up on the other hand. Three more. And last one. Great. And bring it down. Wonderful. Okay, so we're coming to the part where you're going to need a weight or a band. So if you have a band, if you just logged on, whatever, grab that. While you're at it, grab a towel if you don't have that. While you're at it, grab a sip of water. Okay, I'll look at the comments at the end and then answer any questions. So I appreciate everybody logging on and joining me today. Helps keep me motivated teaching this class, so I do my workouts as well. Okay, so we're coming up. I'm gonna have to adjust the YouTube one. to, this is on YouTube and Instagram Live. We're getting into some lunge position. So one leg forward, one leg back. This leg's the back leg stays pretty straight. And you're just, again, the elasticity conditioning, you're just repeating 1 second stretches. You're probably going to feel that stretch in the back leg. You just go to the point of a slight stretch. We're going to do that 20 times. Okay, and then switch legs. Now, I have some knee stuff going on in this other leg. So I'm not able to straighten it as much as I can, and I can't go as far because there's just a lot of tension around it and there's some clicking. So I really have to warm this line. If you're familiar with fascial lines, this is part of the front line. All right, now we're going to go into ATG lunges. So this is some of the best training material I've seen in a long time. It's actually made me super excited to train again. And these guys are just super smart. So we're going to go into this deep lunge. You go as far as you can. This is what you're aiming for, but don't go to the point where you feel uncomfortable and unsafe. So you're aiming to get the thigh touching your calf. Now, at the same time, the back knee does not touch the ground. So going into that lunge position, so let me go back to this leg. Okay, so we're staying tall. You can bring your hands, and you're trying to get as deep into this lunge as possible. Come up and repeat. And the heel can come off a tiny little bit, but you try to keep that heel down. Your mobility, your flexibility is going to determine how deep you get into this. Okay, switching legs. And of course, one leg is probably going to be different than the other. We want to try to start on your weakest leg. Say I can't go as far as here because of that restriction in my knee. So I should have started probably on this side. Whew. And if you look around, the balance is more challenging. And don't fret, the knee can go over the toes. That is a myth. That is a myth. The knees can go over the end. And then you're going to stagger your stance. The side you're working is going to be the front leg. So make sure you got enough tension because you're going to lean to the side and then pull yourself up. So if you have a weight, you're just going to hold that weight in your hand. Hopefully it's heavy enough. Lean to the side and then contract and pull up. So again, you should feel this in your obliques and maybe even in the lower back, like this area on this side. So lean to the side, maybe slightly forward, and then contract, pull up. Now, if you don't have a band or a weight, you're just going to create your intention, hands behind the head, tighten up, and then squeeze and lift. So if you don't have that equipment, do that. So people with lower back issues, particularly in this area, this is really, really great for strengthening that area because oftentimes it's weak. 2 more. And then switch sides. So if you got the band, I would place the band under the heel. Under the arch of the foot might be uncomfortable. Just make sure it's nice and secure. Okay. Switching legs. Leaning to the side. Contracting and lifting. Two more here. So you want to try to get full range of motion. As long as you're keeping that strength, right? As long as you can control it and you have the strength to maintain your form. Form is super, super important. Okay, we'll go back to the elasticity training. Crescent lunge, so if you ever did yoga, it's like this. You can actually bring the arms up if you like. That's going to get more of the front line. And then repeat for 20. So now I'm feeling much more open after the first round of those. Much more mobile. Switching sides. Good, and then switch. Turn around and confuse myself. Switching sides. We're gonna go back to this leg. There we go. All right, go into your deep lunge. Trying to get the back of the leg touching the calf. And it's very safe for that knee to go over the toe. And then the back knee doesn't touch the bottom, touch the floor. Trying to keep the heel down, but it can come up a little bit. That would give you an indication that your ankles are probably too tight, that your lower leg is too tight. Switch legs. Woo! Let me know how you feel tomorrow or the next day. Okay, switching legs. And again, I'm aiming for 12 here, but it's up to you. If you do 5, that's cool. If you want to do more, do more. Great. Okay. Shake it out. Well, that would be a good boomerang, right? All right, so place the band under your foot somewhere securely. Get enough tension as you stand. Hands behind the head if you don't have a band or weight. And then we're going to the side. Contract, lift. So this side for me does not contract very well. It's my weaker side. So right now, not a lot going on here as far as contracting. So I'm going to go a little shorter range of motion. See if I can get that to contract. A little better. And switch sides. So after this, we got one more round of exercises, and then we're going to go into some stretching, some resistance stretching. So let me know what you need to stretch out. Obviously, we've done more legs today, so we'll probably do some stretching there. So please let me know what you would like to stretch out today. Two more. All right, set that aside. We're moving on to our last round of exercises, and you're going to need a towel, not just to swipe off the sweat. So grab your towel, and we'll need to glutes first. Yes, let's stretch some glutes for sure. Okay, last little set of 3. We're going to go into some hamstrings, back of the legs, and then we're going to go into some more hip flexor quad stuff. So if you have tile or wood, a towel. If you have carpet, get a piece of paper plate or piece of Amazon box. So you're going to place this. Let me actually go this way. So you're going to come down on the floor. And you're going to place your feet on the floor, palms facing up. So you have 2 options here. The easier option is, make sure I don't knock my water over, slides. The easier option is one leg. So hips come up, squeeze your butt, slide your leg out, pull it in. Slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. Okay? Now, if that feels super easy, both feet on the towel, hips up. You're going to go out, extend as far as you can, and then pull in. So obviously my hips aren't as high here as a single leg. And then pull in. You should feel that in your hamstrings. So you're really loading it eccentrically. Slow, slow, slow. Bring it in. Do as many as you can. Aim for 12 each side, or if it's easier, maybe 20. Two more here. Great, and bring the hips down. My hips are like that much off the ground, not very high. And then we're going into a body weight knee extension. So coming in this position again, we're going to start up on our knees. Keep the glutes contracted as much as possible. You can bring the hands here or here, and you're going to lean back and then come up. So either one. My goal is to be able to go all the way down and then back up. Got a long way to go. One more here. Oh, and up. Good. So very important. Extend the hips. Keep the glutes contracted. Flatten the front of the hips as much as possible. And then this fun one for your hip flexors. All right, so bringing the hands behind you makes it a little easier. Lowering down here makes it harder. Just keep your feet relaxed. I'm gonna go somewhere in the middle here. And you're just gonna go 20 times, leg lifts. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thanks for joining, everybody. 10, 11, 12. I really appreciate it. I'm having fun teaching these classes. I hope you guys are too. Hope you're getting some benefit from them. Switching sides, 20 times on other side. So a lot of times our hip flexors are super weak. This is good for strengthening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is a lot of burn. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. Burn, burn. Might be a little cramped city for some of you guys. So if that's the case, lean back. Do the best you can. Can't get 20, don't sweat it. Do 5, 10, 15, whatever. And then let's go back to our hamstrings. So come down, palms face up, bridge up, one leg or two legs, and you're going to lengthen as far as you can, and then bring it in for 1. Two more, if you can. It's a tough one. They come into your quad, your knee, natural body weight, leg extensions. So arms in front or crossed. Squeeze the booty. Lean back and up for 1. 2, great. Keep going. I'm going to look at some of these comments. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Keep going those leg extensions. So yes, you know what? That's a great idea, Sherry. I'm gonna make a post of the classes I'm teaching. So that way you can refer back to Instagram. And I'll try to figure out how to post it on YouTube when I'm having classes. I'm trying to put it on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm actually doing Tuesdays at 11, this class, and then I'm adding a Thursday class at 12:15. It's going to just be foam rolling and stretching for a half hour. All right, and then our hip flexors. Last one here, we're going to stretch out. And then also, I do have Amazon links for exercise equipment. So like the tubing is on there, the elastic tubing, the loops that go around the ankles, that's like a little loop. So different things, mats, things like that are also on my Amazon shop page. So if you want to check that out, that's much appreciated. Excuse me. All right, so 20 times here. You know, I think I get like a couple pennies for every time you use my Amazon shop page. I do get a little commission. I think I made like $50 last year. So better than nothing. But I like to, people are always asking me for stuff, you know, like what type of things I use. So, and bio, the link in the bio shop. And then switch sides. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, done with the strengthening. Now we're just going to go into stretching. I don't know about you, but I worked up a little bit of sweat this week. So we're going to do a glute stretch Anybody else have any suggestions? Oh, thanks, Noelle, for putting that on there, the Amazon shop page. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm going to scroll through these comments. And yes, so you can watch the class for 24 hours after, I know on Instagram. I'm not sure about YouTube, but it will be on YouTube under my videos. So what I've been doing, if you miss it, I'm saving the Instagram video and uploading it to YouTube. So it's always going to be on YouTube. So you can go to my classes. I have 3 right now. This will be the 4th one of the Stretch and Flex class. Hey, Paula, yay. I'm so excited to see people. Like, I miss seeing people. Okay, let's see. Yes, the foam roller. Yeah, I got foam rollers and massage balls, links to all those wonderful things on Amazon, on my Amazon page. So we're going to do some glute stretches. Anything else? And definitely doing the privates, 30-minute and 60-minute. And what else? Thanks. I appreciate everybody reminding me, like, to book a private class, you can just message me directly, either DM me on Instagram or on my website, MastroStretch.com. You can book a session with me, but easiest thing is just text me and I'll book it. But I do have an online scheduler, so that's an option. And I think you can actually pay online. But if you are without a job, like most of us are, please contact me and see if we can arrange something that will fit in your budget. I know everybody's struggling right now, so I'm not even, I'm here to help you guys. Okay, let's go into some glute stretches. This is the Kihara glute stretch, and it's really great. Most of you have probably done this one. It's like a little figure 4 stretch. It's a little weird, but I'll try to explain it thoroughly. So most of us have done this stretch. We're going to go into this stretch, and you're targeting the top leg. So we're targeting this butt cheek. Here's the difference. We're using our elbow for resistance. So what you're going to do, you're going to press this knee out, contract this glute, use your elbow for a little resistance as you contract and lift up. This is not the stretch phase. This is the activation phase. Press the knee outward and lift up. So you should feel a little bit of activation, contraction in this glute. Now, here's the stretch. Keep pressing your knee out. Use your elbow to resist as you come back into the stretch phase. And you should feel a nice glute stretch. Contract as you go out. Keep contracting, resisting with your elbow as you pull the leg in. If that's a difficult position for you to get in, use a towel to wrap around your leg. So do that about 3 times and then switch sides. So you'll be able to see my elbow a little bit better on this side. So let me angle. All right. So pressing the knee away, contracting the glute. Do that 2 more times. Now, keep contracting, press the elbow into the thigh, resist the stretch as you bring the legs in. Bring it back out. Resist the stretch as you come back in. 1 more time. Good. Now, here's the cool thing about Kihara is that we just don't stretch what you feel is tight. We problem solve. So the coordinating or kind of posing muscle to the glute is the groin. So go ahead and bend your leg down. It's going to be like this. So you're going to kick it in. All right. So we're like this, right? So now we're going to hit that groin. Bring that leg down. Take your heel into this part of the bottom knee. This is our strength training. This one's really great. I usually get adjustment with this. We're contracting the muscle first. So lift that up 3 times, adding a little resistance with your body. Keep lifting the leg up. Keep pressing the heel into the bottom leg. Now, traction out. And what I mean by traction, you're actually trying to pull your leg away from you with your heel as you stretch it out. Lift up, traction out, press your heel away, pulling the leg out and down. And then one more time. And then release, switching sides. Place the heel in that little nook of the side of the leg, and then squeeze the leg up. Sometimes you hear a click, click. That's completely cool. That's fine. If you do that, your back will stop hurting. And then up, most likely. Contract. And then up. Up. Traction the leg out as you're coming down, so you're resisting. And then one more time, up. And traction the leg out and down as you're resisting. Good. So that's a really good stretch for the groin and the glutes, which actually complement and work together. So if one's jammed up, you might have to release and stretch the other one in order for that one to stop feeling jammed or hurt or whatever that might be. So, any other questions? That's it for today. Trouble, just go to the replay if you're having reception trouble. You might have to take some things off Wi-Fi. So if you have like your iPad, computer, your TV all on Wi-Fi, maybe take some of those off, because I think the network is a little strained right now. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube one. And then thank you for showing up on YouTube. Hope to see you next week. And then let's go to